Today is a very exciting day, not just for the state of Utah, not just for our kids, but what we're doing here today in Utah is going to become a national model and is going to show every other state how to do it. So today we're going to hear from a few different organizations. We're going to hear from Bob Sorensen, who is the state director of ITeam. We're going to hear from Alin Love, who is with PlayVS, a national esports organization. We're going to hear from John Bowers from Silicon Slopes to talk about why this matters to industry. We're going to hear from high school computer science and internet technology teacher, Audrey Yoakum, to talk about what's happened in her classrooms. And lastly, we're going to hear from Tony Child, who is an ITeam coach. And after that, I'll come back and say a few more thank yous. Bob?
I am so grateful to be here today representing ITeam USA. We are growing quickly to meet the needs of our organization's members. In a short 6 months, we have accomplished a lot. Today, we introduce esports to all high schools in the state of Utah. ITeam USA is a collaborative organization that partners with world-class organizations such as PlayVS. Our partnership will allow esports to move quickly and smoothly throughout all the state of Utah. We are starting 3 games, and this is exciting. League of Legends, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. I am so thrilled to be a part of this accomplishment. Our team of directors, board members, advisors, students, and industry support has dramatically accelerated our growth. Students are the winners. Never has there been a greater need for pioneers as there is today. Tech is growing faster than we can keep up with. Pioneering companies and corresponding programmers are needed to meet the demand. Many of these companies are coming to Utah because of Utah's reputation for education and industry excellence. The state and local educators have done well, but we must accelerate our efforts to keep up with the demand. ITeam USA desires to lead this initiative. Accordingly, our mission is to expose students to a wide variety of careers in innovative tech by, number 1, promoting physical, mental, and social health. Number 2, developing character, leadership, problem-solving, and civic initiative. And number 3, establishing the technical skills, work ethic, and dependability that are critical to employability. Esports is the gate to IT and CS courses. It gives students a connection and a different view of tech. Dedicated instructors encourage students to take a look at careers offered in tech. The classrooms are filling and the courses are expanding. Thanks to the generosity of Utah Valley University, April 2nd and April 3rd will be our first state academic conference. UVU has provided us with 4 floors of computer labs and classrooms. We will have workshops and competitions that promote tech that include cybersecurity, coding, robotics, engineering, A+ computer repair, 3D printing, gaming development, digital media, augmented reality and virtual reality, drones, and geographical information systems. We have partnered with many corporations, schools, and universities to make this happen. All high school students are invited to attend, as well as their advisors. Special thanks to our fellow directors and board members. They allow us to fly, which we truly are, and is very critical to our success. To Audrey Yoakum and Michelle Price and their 5 pioneer schools in Alpine, Utah, Alpine School District, that have supported all ITeam activities, thank you. Thank you to UHSAA for their letter of support. We'd like to thank Silicon Slopes, Jazz Gaming, Weave, Bottega, Oracle, the U.S. Army, and Air Force. And again, UVU, Salt Lake Community College, and Snow College for their support. A special thanks to AJ Demick and his team from the University of Utah. They have been unbelievably supportive and helpful in us moving forward in esports in Utah. Thank you to Clint Kennedy and Aline Love and the PlayVS team. And a special, I have to say it because of Valentine's Day, my wife, who allows me to do this and allows me to have the time to spend on ITeam. Our wagons and hand carts are now jets and computers, but our purpose is still the same. Blaze a trail for a better quality of life in the state of Utah. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. Thank you. One more thing. I declare officially the esports game in the state of Utah and the high schools now open. Let's go game! Woohoo!
Hi, I'm here to represent PlayVS, and I just wanted to say how excited we are to partner with ITeam and UHSSA to bring esports to the state of Utah. Our mission is to make esports available for every kind of student, and we're just here to further the platform that ITeam has already put forth. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm really pleased to be here. This is a momentous day. If we step back and realize what's happening right now, we are accomplishing a remarkable thing. What Bob and his team and the PlayVS team have put together is truly trailblazing in its ability to help our young students in the state be able to have access to the opportunities that they need to really fit into the workforce that is continuously growing. We at Silicon Slopes are really proud to be part of this effort, and we're committed to help in any way that we can. I think if you think about the daily efforts of our educators in the state, they deserve a huge round of applause in pushing this forward and making this happen. Will you join me in doing so? The tech jobs in Utah need young, bright minds within the state. And we have those young, bright minds. And gaming is a remarkable bridge to help make that happen. And these efforts are exactly what are needed. So thanks for letting me be here and be part of this. Appreciate it.
I just want to really quickly touch on how amazing this opportunity is for the students in Alpine School District and Utah as a whole. The mental health aspect of bringing esports in so that we can talk to our students, work with them on how to cope and work with their teammates is just amazing. And working with Bob and ITeam and everybody who's made this possible has just been so amazing, and the students are getting exposed to classes that they've never thought of taking before, and I'm just really excited to be a part of this, and it's about time. Thank you.
So I'm an ITeam coach, but I'm not an esports coach, and there's a difference. The esports is about the gaming, and I don't game. But I do want to get these kids out of the basements and into the schools. They need to be gaming in the schools. They need to learn how to communicate with people one-on-one, not under usernames. They need to be able to feel safe and connected. As I deal with corporations and organizations all across the world as a coach, there's two things that keeps an employee engaged, two questions. MIT and Harvard discovered these two questions, and it's constant in all of our minds, whether we'll engage or not. And it's, am I safe and am I connected? And if I don't feel safe and I don't feel connected, I'm going to disengage. And the more unsafe and disconnected I feel, it will turn into depression, anxiety, and possibly suicide. And my mission is to eliminate suicide. It's senseless. And I believe that ITeam is the way to do that, is a way to bring these kids out and provide safety and connection. And that's what we do here at ITeam. And so I'm grateful to be a part of that. And my background is to be able to infuse positivity into these youth, to infuse purpose into them and vision into them and what they want to accomplish in their lives. And so I thank you for being a part of this great initiative and endeavor, and just ask for your support.
Thank you. So I want to leave time for you to be able to talk to and interview some of the people that are here. Obviously, Silicon Slopes being the major industry partner for the state of Utah. Audrey Yoakum being one of, actually, we have several. Can I just get a hand from all of the computer science and IT teachers that are here supporting us today? I meant a hand so people could see them, but you can also applaud for them because the teachers are the real heroes here. But there are a few other people that I'd like you to consider talking to as we wrap up. First off, I'd like to recognize the presence of our Attorney General, Sean Reyes. Sean runs the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, and part of his work is teaching kids how to be safe online. And so I'm grateful that he's here. We have Fili Ledesma Soto from Bottega, who's here to support us, another great industry partner. We have Ileana White here, representing the Entertainment Software Association. She represents every single game manufacturer in the world. She's kind of a big deal, and you should probably talk to her. But there are a couple other people here that I'd like you to talk to when we're done that are otherwise going to go unheralded. Joel Marquez was a computer science and IT teacher at Copper Hills High School who first brought to me, or to my attention, the incredible benefit of partnering gaming with education and the positive social and mental health benefits that could bring. Steve Underwood is the director of Extra Life Charities, which is a fundraising arm that uses gaming to raise money for the Children's Miracle Network. He is a big hero, and I hope you'll recognize him. Solomon Romney, my good friend, who is responsible for the Microsoft Adaptive Controller that lets every kid play regardless of their physical limitations. And I'm really, really glad he's here today. And then AJ got a bit of a shout out, but I'd like to recognize him again as the first Power 5 school to have a varsity esports team. The University of Utah has really let out on the benefits between gaming and education. So with that, we are open to taking any and all questions. And then after maybe one or two questions, let's go ahead and break up and you can interview and talk to whoever you'd like. Does anyone have a question they'd like to start off with? And thanks for being here.